Race briefing for our race simulation in the sprint distance. 3 dates: 23rd of May, 13th of June, 20th of June. Few details first. It's the first day of the training camp. It's a weekend-long training camp. This is only day 1. It's sprint distance, no drafting, and COVID-free, which means we're gonna be careful with how we handle this, trying to stay healthy here. Time trial format, so it's not a mass start. Handicap, and there will be 1 minute in between athletes. So slow athletes, they go first, and fast athletes, they start last. There will be around 10 athletes, 10 to 12 athletes. And the first one across the line win a symbolic prize, and also the best time of male and female. This is open traffic, so it's a training day. You must take care of your own safety, and you must agree with the waiver. So just make sure you don't crash out there, and if that happens, please don't blame the organizers. We're just trying to keep this as safe as possible, but you must look after yourself. And we're going to provide one aid station. It will be on the transition area and also on each loop of the run. But make sure you also bring some calories and salts if that's what you want to carry with you. And finally, but very important, the course is very simple, and we will mark with some signs. So either there'll be like whiteboards or some tapes and some cones, but you must know it as it's at open traffic. So you never know if the boards are gonna get flown by the wind, if people are gonna steal the cones. So just make sure you have a good idea of the course before. A little bit of the schedule here for the first event. So 6:30 arrival time, and 7:15 race briefing, 7:30 the first athlete starts, and then 7:40 the last athlete. Swim course, 1 lap, very straightforward, 1 lap of 607 meters, so it's a little bit short. Clockwise, there is a small buoy on the way, but the big buoy is a navigation buoy, which is the turnaround. So basically just swim from the beach, swim to the buoy, and then back. Bike course, very straightforward as well. It's an out and back of 18.5k, and there's only 3 turns for the whole thing. So basically you get out of transition, you go straight through the village, and then left on the highway, and you just ride straight until the 9.2k mark, which is the entrance to Prunbury, and there will be a sign. I'm going to go into details later, and then that's when you come back, and then you enter again towards transition 2. There is also going to be a sign that's very easy to see. I'll show you. And be careful with speed bumps on the small road connecting the beach and the main road, the village road. There is a lot of speed bumps, so that area, just take it very easy and slow. There may be some cars there, motorbikes, kids, dogs, so just play it safe. And you also have access to the route on Strava if you need to sync your Garmin. So the bike course, the first photo on the top left. This is the first intersection out of transition, and on the bike course you're going to be going straight, and then on the run course you're going to be going left. And the second photo in the middle top, it's naturally where the motorbike is, the scooter is. That's where you're going. So don't make a left on the bike lane. There is a bike lane just before, but it's not safe enough for the speed that we ride, so it's better just to stay on the main road. So make a left there again, and then you just ride on the main road for all the way until the top right sign. You see there is an entrance to Paknam Pran, towards Prunbury, and there will be a U-turn straight after this. So be careful, you must cross the road, you must do a U-turn there. The U-turn is towards the right, so don't come back on the bike lane or don't turn the left. And then ride home until you see the sign on the bottom left, which sends you to make a right to Isanok Resort or Waravana entrance, which Waravana Hotel, which is close to where we're hosting everything. And then you make a right there, and on the bottom right photo, that's the trail crossing and the speed part of the speed bump, so you can see it's a little bit hairy. If you're bringing water bottles on the back of your bike, on the back of the saddle, you can expect they may fly there. So just make sure everything is nice and tight. Run course, very straightforward as well, as you can see on the map. It's basically a square, which the GPS didn't get really well here, but which like a beach run on the way home. So you head out, transition towards the same way as you went on the bike, and then you make a left rather than going straight. There is a Family Mart on the corner, and then you just you run down all the way on Takiab Road, and then you make another left. So basically you just keep on making lefts on a beach, on a road that connects to the beach, and then once you get to the beach you make a left again. So it's basically a square. And here are the directions. So the same first corner, there's a Family Mart here on your left, so that's where you're going to go. Don't cut it short. Don't cut the course. Just make sure you stay on the road. Don't go into the car park. And once you go there, you're gonna come across. It's like a T-junction. There is nowhere to go either right or left. So you make a left towards the beach, and you keep on running that until you get to the beach. And once you're on the beach where the car is parked, you just go left again. The closer you are to the water, the harder the sand is. So it's a nice place to run. So it's not too soft at all. And the details of the transition and the finish area. The yellow arrow, it's the swim exit. So you're coming out of the water, and the bikes are gonna be around where the aid station and the finish line is, where you're gonna have someone helping us to keeping an eye on everything. And the bike in and out in red, that's the road connecting the pier to the main road that we're gonna cycle and to the run course. And the green arrow, it's where you're gonna do the lap 2 and 3 on the run. By the way, I skipped that very important part. So the run, it's 3 laps of 1.67k. So every lap you get a chance to access the aid station. I suggest you get a bottle, just carry the bottle with you, and yeah, it's pretty much 5k on the dot. And that's all.